What's up, guys? Johnny Jenkins here, and we're going to go through all of my hard bait topwater lures. So all of the hard bodied topwater lures that I have. This is going to include walking style baits, poppers, prop baits, and some pencil popper type baits. And I've got a couple wake baits also. So let's go ahead and get into it. I've got a couple baits that are like tied on rods and stuff that I don't have, so I'm going to go ahead and mention them. One of them is a prop bait. It's called a Prop B2, and it's a custom handmade prop bait that's made in North Carolina by you can Google Prop B2. I forgot the name. I bought that lure years ago. But I also have got some Strike King Sexy Dog Juniors that are tied on, a couple different colors. I've got like a translucent, like Sexy Shad type color, and then I've also got a chrome Sexy Shad tied on. So the purpose of these videos, once again, is to show you what kind of lures people use, which brands are good, and show you some cool views and stuff of some lures and tackle and stuff. So I'm going to try and tell you, the colors that they are and the brand as close as I can. That way, because otherwise it's not really that purposeful. So let's go ahead and get into it. We're starting at the top of the box, and I've got a couple old Heddon prop baits. This is called the Dying Flutter. I doubt that you could even buy this bait hardly anywhere anymore. I don't know. I imagine not. It looks old, and I bought these from a friend of mine. So, and they're like in fire tiger colors. Imitate those bluegill. Now moving into this one, it's got some walking baits, and I've got some extra treble hooks in there too. This is a Ima skimmer. It's a walking style bait. It's real small profile, and the color is bone. I've caught a few fish on this. If you need a little bit smaller profile, it's pretty good. Walks really, really well. And this one is just an XBS topwater bait right here. I believe, I might be wrong, but I believe I actually found this lure on the lake somewhere. This is a bait I also bought from a friend. This is the Rapala popper. It's a little bit bigger size. I think it's one of the bigger size that they offer. And yeah, it's like sort of like a fire tiger type color. It's just like chartreuse with some red and orange in there. So pretty cool. And here is just a Heddon one knocker. I'm pretty sure that, yeah, that's one knocking topwater bait right there, Heddon. And the color, it's like a Sexy Shad. And here is one of my go-to topwaters if I fish like Lanier or something. This is the Lucky Craft Gunfish. I'm not sure what size. I wish I could tell you. I should have looked this one up. A couple of them I looked up so I could tell you. But you can tell the size. I mean, I'm guessing it's like a Lucky Craft Gunfish 100, maybe 115, or something like that. Really nice topwater, translucent type color. It's got a little green, olive green back type to it, and it's completely translucent. It walks really well. And I've got another of that same bait you just saw, that Rapala popper. And now I've got a couple little topwater poppers that I bought, really small dudes. I bought these from a friend, the same friend, and check them out. Here's I'm not sure what brand they are. I'm guessing they're Heddon. They're old poppers. This one looks like a Heddon, and it's like a fire tiger type color, real small profile. And then this one too, it's got like an orange and then a black back. I think that'd be really good around the spawn or in the summer. And then here's like a shad type one right here. And then right here, I bought this from him also. This is a old Lucky Craft Sammy. I'm pretty sure nothing's wrong with this topwater. I think I've used it, but you see it's got a weird little shape to it. Maybe something's wrong with it. I'm not really sure. You see that little indentation? But yeah, it's like a shad type color. And then right here, I used to use this on ponds a little bit. This is a small profile Rapala skitter pop. So the popper for Rapala. See if they got some rusty hooks on it, unfortunately. And then right here, this is for like fishing Clark's Hill, even Lanier and stuff. These big pencil poppers, really big baits. Here's one of them. Now let's get into a couple more walking baits. I've got this one. I've had some of these top waters right here in this compartment. I've had them for a long time. I've caught a lot of fish on them. This one has done really well for me on some of my local lakes. This is an XBS topwater, and it's got an orange and then a blue back. And for some reason, spotted bass really like this. That orange just gets them fired up, I guess. Now this topwater, it's funny. I've got a real, I want you to get kind of a close-up with this thing. Look at how much it's been used. I've caught a lot of fish on this thing. I have hooked a lot of big fish on it. I've caught some big fish on it. It's a heading walking type bait, fairly small profile, and the color is bone. And I have caught so many fish on this, man. This bait right here is responsible for pretty much getting me into bass fishing. This specific lure, this one, I've had this lure for probably at least 6 years, maybe 8 years, and I've caught a ton of fish on it. This used to be almost exclusively what I would throw. Back then, I'd go out and fish in the morning, and by late morning, at the latest, usually by late morning, we were gone. I fished the early morning bite a lot in the spring and summer, and this was a bait that I threw. Back then, I only had like 1 or 2 rods, and this is about all I would throw. So it's funny to see that. I need to get back to fishing a little bit. Now this is some sort of topwater. I'm pretty sure I bought this like really cheap at Bass Pro Shops. It's one of those like $1 or $2 lures that they have occasionally, and it's just a walking style bait, shad color. And then I've got a couple weight baits. Now I've got a couple in my boat. One of them's a bomber wake bait, the one that Edwin Evers uses a lot, and then this one is just a Rapala wake bait, and they're both in shad colors. Now let's get over here. I've got a head popping image. This is like the one Bill Dance used to use in his videos and stuff. And then this topwater, this brings me way back, because what originally got me into bass fishing probably 9 or 10 years ago, especially trying to get good at it, was fishing these poppers on ponds. I'm talking this exact bait, this color. I had a few that I lost, so I had to get a few more, but this exact deal, you can check the color out on that. Man, I used to catch so many fish down there at the pond that's right down the house, man. Brings me back, to be honest with you. I need to get back to fishing these a little bit. And then in here I've got a couple extra treble hooks, and I've got 3 last baits that we're going to get into. Now this one's pretty interesting. You would think, what the heck are you doing with a little 2 1/4 inch topwater bait that you have to cast on spinning equipment? Well, this one doesn't have a back hook for a reason. I use it as a double topwater rig for schooling fish and stuff like that, fish on Lanier that I'm trying to pull up from the depths. And this is a Lucky Craft Sammy 65. And it's a great little bait. You can throw this on spinning gear, and it walks and it casts. It performs great. It catches a lot of fish, gets a lot of bites, and I use it, like I said, for a double topwater rig. Now, 2 last topwaters that we're going to get into. I bought these from the same guy also, and the reason I bought these were in case I lose that Lucky Craft Sammy 65. This is going to serve the same purpose if I need to. I'm not sure what brand or anything these are whatsoever, but they're both the same color, and I'll give you guys a good view of it. It's a real good shad color. I mean, it looks just like a shad, or like a threadfin shad. Looks really good. So that pretty much concludes the video for this. If you like these kind of tackle videos, I'm probably going to include all of these videos in their own separate playlist, so you can just go through them all and you can check them out. And please be sure to leave some likes, and if you're willing to, some comments at the end. Really helps out, really supporting the channel, and showing me what kind of videos you guys are interested in and which ones you're not. So that's what it's all about. Hope to hear from you guys. Johnny Jenkins here, the man behind the Frog Fishing Mastery course is being presented to you. Now, when it comes to bass fishing, like I've said, there's a lot of ways that you can catch fish, and hollow body frog fishing, bar none, my opinion, and in so many people's opinions that are professional anglers and stuff like that, frog fishing is the most entertaining, the most fulfilling, but it can also be one of the most depressing ways to fish, because you're going to have situations where fish are coming blowing up on it, they're not getting hooked, or maybe you're fishing for long, hard hours and you're not getting strikes. It's frustrating because it's such a visual way. You want one to come up and explode on that lure, right? But it's just not happening. Well, in this course, you're going to learn everything. I'm talking college level course on this. So if you're having a problem with hooking up with fish, I'm talking this mastery course is going to take your frog fishing to another level. I break it down into several different ways. I break it down basically answering 4 questions: the why, how, when, and where for your successful frog fishing. So I'm going to teach you where you should fish it, how you should fish it, when, and why. I go in depth in all these subjects. 55 minutes of content. It's absolutely incredible. On top of that, the entertainment value is just nothing you're going to find on YouTube is even close to this, to be honest with you. Once you learn these tips, you can frog fish like me, and you can catch these fish, and you can have some of these amazing strikes, these amazing moments, and these awesome fish catches. So I'm going to step aside.
Big one, man. Oh, another big one, man. I tell you what, we've been doing this for going on almost 3 months, and this is the 4th fish. We have well over 4+ pounds. Frog fishing, baby. I'm telling you, fishing the different frogs, getting in the heavy cover. We have some of the best clips that I've ever had frog fishing this summer, and it's all going to be packed into this video, and I just can't wait for it. If you're watching this video and you're wanting to catch more bigger frog fish, this is where it's at. And tell you what, if we're using this as a closer clip for this fish, I'm gonna tell you what, it's another giant toad frog fish. If you use all these tips that you've seen in this video, getting in the heavy cover, making sure your casting is on, using all those key tips, I'm telling you what, you're gonna start catching fish like professionals. You're gonna catch fish like that, and who doesn't want to do that? Who doesn't? I don't think there's a single person watching this video that doesn't. So use all those tips, using the casting to your advantage, using the right equipment. Those 2 things right there, your casting and working on your equipment, is gonna catch you big ones like that on frogs this summer or next summer. Talk to you later. This has been Johnny Jenkins from Peak Performance Fishing.